Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Mary and I give you an extra warm welcome. I post 3 videos a week. They're all beauty related, anywhere from trying out new makeup, get ready with me. If it's beauty or makeup related, you name it, I will be posting it. And if you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate you more than you know. Yes, I'm still recovering from the nasty cough I got from this cold. The cough is what has lingered the longest. I feel good today. I feel really good today. Just, it doesn't sound like I do. Anywho, as you could tell from the title of the video, for today, I decided I'm going to play around with nothing new. Makeup that is older and that is not currently popular or going viral on TikTok, Instagram, whatever the case may be. Non-viral makeup, let's say that. So if that sounds like a video you would like to see, then just go ahead and keep on watching. Alright my lovelies, face is nice and prepped, hair is pulled back. We're not really going anywhere, so it's probably going to be a pretty simple beat. I already went into my primers. I used the Rhode Skin Glazing Milk, the Fenty Beauty Primer. I think it's like the Pro Filter Primer, not the mattifying one, and Hourglass Primer, the mattifying one for my T-zone. For foundation or base, we're going to jump into this Cali Ray product. It's the Free Dreaming Skin Wellness Diffusing Tint. I have it in the shade 10. Oh, 8. Oh, for some reason I thought I had shade 10. No, but I have shade 8. It might be a tiny bit dark for me right now because when I chose this shade, I'm pretty sure it was during summer. So I am going to mix a tiny bit of the Ciroc Dewdrops in shade number 3. I love mixing this into other foundations or with other foundations. I think this one's pretty much gone. I have shade 4 and shade 6 as well. But yeah, I love it. It's just both of these beautiful. Finish is fabulous. It's a good one. Okay, so I just mix it on my finger and then I tap it onto my skin, which, gosh, I keep covering you guys, sorry. My skin is not doing so hot right now from being sick. It just, your body is fighting, you know, that everything just goes almost downhill when it comes to your appearance. At least for me it does. Skin gets all crappy. I try to stay hydrated, but it doesn't seem to help. I look crusty. It's not a good look when I'm sick. Okay, see how pretty that looks? I thought I was a little bit too light, but no, this is pretty much how light I am right now. Okay, for concealer, we're going to jump into this Studio Finish concealer from MAC Cosmetics. Who remembers this? I have the shade NC25. And I just dip into it with my finger. And that's how I apply it. I don't like putting too much because it can get a little cakey, so I build up. Plus, if you've been here for a minute, you already know I don't use a ton of concealer. Okay, this is the Sonia G Mini Base, and I do really enjoy this little pot concealer from MAC Cosmetics. It's a really good one. Not many people still talk about it, although I feel like MAC Cosmetics is still that brand that everybody loves. Doesn't seem like it because we don't see it talked about a lot, but I don't know, I just feel like they're still that brand, you know? Okay, skin is looking decent. If I look up close, there's just certain areas that are not happy when it comes to hydration. But we're gonna ignore that. Okay, we're gonna jump into this Nude Sticks. It's the all over face bronzer. And I have it here in the shade Bondi Bell. And this is what we're going to use as our contouring shade. It's more of a neutral on me. Doesn't pull as orange as the Bondi Bay, which I do also own. We're going to use this Sonia G Sheer Buffer brush. It's a good product. I feel Nude Sticks has a lot of good items. And it's also another brand that doesn't get talked about too much. Okay, and for bronzer, I'm pulling out a product that got more hate than love on the internet, and that is this Solar Paint Luminous Bronzer Cream. This has a trick to it. I have the shade Flare. Like, swiping it on, huge no-no. Huge no-no. You need to put it on the back of your hand and dip your brush into it. This is the best method I have found to work with this product, or else it stays in place where you put it, doesn't want to blend. But it is a very pretty product. It leaves a beautiful natural finish, glowy. I enjoy it. As soon as I figured out how to use this, I started enjoying it. Okay, do you see how pretty that looks? Love it. Okay, for blush, we're gonna jump into this Make It by Mario, and it is his Soft Pop Blush Stick. I have it in the shade Soft Coral. I don't like to swipe this onto my cheeks. For me, it actually does lift my foundation. So I either pick it up from the stick, which is what I'm doing now, or I apply it to the back of my hand like I did the bronzer and apply it that way. This is the 96 Pro Blush Brush from Sephora collection. I honestly have not picked up this product in quite some time. Not sure why. It's a very pretty one. There's just so much makeup being released, you know? Okay, for powders, I'm going to use this RCMA pressed powder for my under eyes. I have the shade Amber, and then I'm going to use the Hailey's Retouch Loose Powder, Soft Focus Setting Powder. I'm pretty sure they only have maybe 2 shades, a light one and a dark one. Hailey's Beauty is another brand that I remember a couple of years ago seeing some of the influencers I watch talk about, and then they all of a sudden just kind of stopped. It's a good brand. I have a couple of their things. I just haven't ventured off and bought any more, but maybe in the future I will. I just feel like it just wasn't talked about anymore, and I feel like it should, because it actually is a pretty good brand. It's more on the affordable side, not drugstore prices, but I don't think you can get it at a drugstore. Like, you can get it on their website, and I believe Macy's also carries their makeup. Yeah, Hailey's Beauty, decent brand. I wish the influencers that I saw talking about Hailey's Beauty and getting free PR from them and sponsorships and all that still talked about them like they did a year and a half or 2 ago. You know, it's just my personal opinion. This is the Sonia G Inoki brush. This is a good powder. It does keep my oils at bay, and I want to say it's a pretty cheap price, maybe $20, $25. I'm pretty sure they have launched, I think, bronzers and blushes since I purchased something from them. Okay, eyelids are primed. I went into my NARS eye base. I'm going to jump into this Huda. Now, is it Huda or is it Huda? Because I've heard people say Huda Beauty. I say Huda Beauty. Wild Obsessions palette Python is the color story. I definitely feel like this particular drop was my favorite of these little mini palettes that she has to offer. I'm still on the fence about her new launch, the all cream ones, and let me tell you why. All cream just kind of is scary, not because formulation itself on my eyes, but I bet you anything the shelf life on that palette is very short, because it's probably going to dry out faster than, say, your normal powder eyeshadow palette. So why am I going to buy a palette just to review? I mean, I have so many palettes that I doubt I'll be able to use that palette before the expiration date. I don't know, I just feel like for someone that has a collection as big as I do, it doesn't make sense to buy an all cream eyeshadow palette. I hope that makes sense. This is the R103 from What's Up Beauty. Alright, I'm gonna jump into this one now. I think I'm gonna add one of the blue sparkles. We shall see. This is the crease brush from the Sonia G Mini Kayaki brush set. Okie dokie. I would love to know if you're going to purchase her all cream eyeshadow palettes, one or both. I also feel like those color stories are a lot of what she gives us most of the time. I wish she would have switched it up a tiny bit. Okay, next glitter glue is on, and I think I'm gonna do this metal one. I feel it's more of a topper shade. Oh, maybe not, we'll see. Oh, that's so pretty. Even though it's blue, it's pretty. If you have been here for a minute, then you know that I don't really like blue eyeshadow. Okay, that looks beautiful. Okay, and for the inner corner, actually, I want to do that bright chartreuse yellow green. This is a Samantha and Sigma detail pencil brush. Probably should have put some white concealer, but I think we'll be okay. Yeah, I think it should be fine. Okay, as you can see, lashes and eyebrows are done. As far as eyebrows, it's what I buy the least of. So it's almost always usually something that's not new and popular. So I went into the Benefit Cosmetics Brow Pencil and the Dominique Cosmetics Brow Gel. And for mascara, I went into the sample of the YSL that I got and that Maybelline Surreal Skin. Those are my rotations and that's why I use those. Okay, bronzer. I decided to take out this Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Bronzer. This is actually a pretty good bronzer and more people need to talk about it. I have it in the shade medium. This is an F1 from Wayne Goss. This formula is really nice. It's a soft matte formula, but I feel like Mario did a fabulous job with this. They were talked about when they first came out, and then of course, just like everything else, kind of dwindled down, and now nobody talks about it. But it's a good one. I enjoy this bronzer and I need to use it more than I do. Okay, and as far as blush, I pulled out my Vive blush. It's just like her matte Sunset blush in Cherub. It's as pigmented as it looks in the pan. Tread softly. This is my Sonia G soft cheek brush. I enjoy Vive. If you've been here for a minute, you already know that Vive is on my top 10 makeup beauty brands. I love Jamie Genevieve. Her personality, her style, everything I've tried from her brand, I do really enjoy. Okay, we are almost done. Highlighter. We're gonna jump into this Glamlight Pina Colada highlighter. It was when they released all of those palettes that coincided with cocktails. So the chocolate martini, margarita. The green one was that. Can't remember what the green one was, but there's different color stories that coincided with different cocktails. I decided to purchase also the highlight from this collection, and it's a very blinding highlighter. I do enjoy it, but I have to tread pretty softly. I don't like a blinding highlighter. This formula is really nice. They did a good job. This is the Sonia G Worker L. Yeah, I have to tread very softly. Highlighters is definitely one of the other items that I purchase the least of. I have to really be interested and intrigued in the highlighter and the formula of it in order for me to purchase it. But as you can see, it's a pretty one. Okay, just about done. Lips. We're gonna jump into this Rose Ink lipstick. It's like a satin formula. Satin lip color in Demure. I forgot how much I do really love this formula. Rose Ink did a fabulous job. It's like a pinky mauve tone. For the lip liner, we're gonna jump into this Melt Cosmetics Perfectionist Lip Pencil. You know I love these if you've been a subscriber for a little bit of time. I don't think these got enough attention. They did a really good job with these. Okay, and now the Rose Ink lipstick. The only thing is the bullet, since it's like an odd shape and not like a round shape, it is a tiny bit difficult to apply, but I don't need to be precise since it's not a red lipstick. The formula is just so comfortable, not drying, definitely a velvet satin. They smell like vanilla. All right, my lovelies, makeup is completed. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of being thrown off by this eye look, but it's still a pretty, almost tropical kind of look, right? Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed me pulling out makeup items that aren't popular, viral, trending, you know, just makeup that has been released maybe a year or two ago and are just as amazing as the new makeup that we're seeing now these days. So if you own any of the products that I pulled out, I would love to hear your opinions about them. And also, this is me encouraging you to take these items out and use them yourselves. So yeah, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate every single one of you. You have no idea. All the comments, all the likes. If you use my links to shop, it truly all does mean the world to me. With that being said, do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and also don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I will see you all on the next video. Bye!